Everyone says we want to change the world. But not everyone will. We are not everyone.
Americans need a car that regardless of the car. We built them a truck, and they used our trucks to build inner cities, and industries, and communities, livelihoods, and neighborhoods. Americans needed vehicles greater than they are and what they can do. So, we built them a truck.
Everyone says we want to change the world. But not everyone will.
Good evening, Chamberlain Cubs fans. Thank you so much for tuning in for tonight's home wrestling duel versus Burke Gregory Storm. We're starting tonight off with our parents' night. So for some of our 7th graders, our 8th graders, Wiley Elwood is the son of April and Danny Elwood. Peyton and Preston Haugen are the sons of Will and Courtney Haugen. Sutton Powers is the son of Scott and Ann Powers. London Huska, son of Alyssa and Garrett Huska, and Xavier Donovan, son of Amy and John Donovan. So for your freshmen, Devin Anderson is the son of Jamie and Lance Anderson. Kenyon Burkhardt is the son of Tracy and Bill Burkhardt. Bryce Ryer is the son of Keith and Leslie Ryer. Carter Santiago is the son of Stacy and Rick Santiago. Chase Hopkins is the son of Don and Ron Hopkins. For your sophomores, Noah Hutmaker, son of Joe and Laura Hutmaker. Quinn Long, son of Derek Long and Renee Rowland. Swade Reese is the son of Sean and Heidi Reese. CJ Yost is the son of Charlie Yost and Dorothy Stiles. And Declan Twite is the son of Jeff and Stacy Twite. Now moving on to your juniors. Thomas Powell is the son of Todd and Barb Powell. Wyatt Powers is the son of Ann and Scott Powers. Dominic Santiago, son of Stacy and Rick Santiago. David Newton, son of Sarah Newton. And Mikhail Weston, son of Stacy Weston. For your statisticians, Isabella Shepard is the daughter of Bill and Kayla Shepard.
Okay, what we're going to do next is I get the senior parents to come down on my right side here.
We will be recognizing the senior team members here shortly. Their parents are making their way down to the side of the mat. So to start off your senior class, we have Gunnar and Garrett Ristow, sons of Karen and Jim. So bear with us here. They're going to be taking their pictures and stuff, so give us a little bit of time here, everybody tuning in. Thank you for being patient.
All right, up next we got Burke, son of Tracy and Bill.
Up next, we have River Burkard. He's the son of Tracy and Bill Burkard. Up next, we have Trey Nealon. He is the son of Nate and Jess Nealon. Next up is Gabe Skustad, son of Rusty and Sarah Skustad. Next is Jackson Solik, son of Julie and Clint Solik. And we have two senior managers. Our first one is China Story. She's the daughter of Janine Rice and Carrie Story. And to round out your senior member class is Scotland Donovan. She's the daughter of John and Amy Donovan.
That's all our students for the team-wise. Coach-wise, we got Brody Matthews and John Donovan. I'd like to thank you for a great season so far, and good luck with the rest of it.
Here momentarily, we will be having the national anthem, so we will be back with you shortly after that.
What do basketball, choir, drama club?
Question.
When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in South Dakota, who do you meet? Answer: men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question: so where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer: high school sports.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activity.
Put your hand on your heart. We will do the national anthem here.
All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to be starting off with a couple of exhibition matches, 5 to be exact. Our first one from Burke, representing Burke Gregory, is Finn Adams. He is a 7th grader. And for Chamberlain is Mikhail Weston. He is a junior.
All right, we're going to start with an exhibition here. Up for Chamberlain is Kyle Weston. Up for Burke Gregory is Finn Adams.
Mikhail Weston will put the first points on the board. He'll get 2 for a takedown, and he's setting himself up for the pin, hopefully, here. Just under a minute. Weston up over Adams, and they'll go out of bounds. "20 seconds left here in this exhibition match. Weston puts up another 2. It'll be 4-0. Weston over Adams. And Weston gets another 2, put them up 6-0, just right here at the buzzer. Weston will win the toss and defer. And Adams will take down. Just a little bit of information about these two. Finn Adams, he wrestled for he won his 5th place match at the Stanley County Invitational. And those two will go out of bounds here on the mat. Adams is only a 7th grader, so he's getting lots of experience right now as a youngster, and he'll be able to be competitive once he gets into high school. So a little bit about Micaiah Weston for Chamberlain. Like I said before, he's a junior. At the Madison Varsity Invitational, Weston won his first consolation round over Dylan O'Connor out of Harrisburg. And he won his exhibition match over Tate Surratt out of Kimball White Lake Platte Geddes during a duel. So Adam will put his first point on the board. It'll be 6-1 with 1:10 left to go here in the second period. Weston will have another 2, puts them up 8-1 with just under a minute. Adams will get an escape there, give him another point. And he'll get another 2, gets him a little in reach there of Weston. It's still 8-4 with 14 seconds left to go in the second. Weston will get another point there, puts him 9-4. And that's the end of the second period. Weston over Adams, 9-4. And Weston will start up. Two points for Weston. Puts them 11-4 with 1.5 minutes left to go here in the match. And they'll go out of bounds here. Just under a minute left to go here in this first exhibition match. Weston up over Adams 11-4. Weston will put another 3 points on the board, 14-4 with 25 seconds left to go in the match. And that's the first match, ladies and gentlemen. Weston will win this exhibition match 16-4 over Adams. Next up in our group of exhibition matches for Burke Gregory, we have Cade Braun. He's a freshman. And for Chamberlain, we have Swade Reese. He is a sophomore. It's exhibition. Don't worry about it.
Up next exhibition, we got Swade Reese for Chamberlain. We got Cade Braun for Burke Gregory.
Don't worry about the circles. Braun will start the match off, putting his first 2 points on the board with a takedown. And Reese will get 1 point for an escape. With 30 seconds left to go here in the second exhibition match. Braun up over Reese 2-1. And that is our first period here. Reese wins the toss and he'll defer. So Braun will start down. And Braun will put another point on the board with an escape. And Reese will counter with a takedown, and that will tie up the match 3-3 with just at a minute left to go in the second period. And Reese will win his exhibition match with a pin over Braun. Our third exhibition match will be Mason Peck for Burke Gregory and Declan Dwight for Chamberlain. Peck is a junior and Declan is a sophomore.
Up next for exhibition, we got Declan White for the Cubs, and we got Mason Peck for the Storm.
Peck will put 2 points on the board with a takedown over Dwight with 1:10 left in the first period, excuse me. And Peck will win this match over Dwight with a pin. Our next exhibition match for Burke Gregory is Judd Hansen, a 7th grader, and for Chamberlain is London Huska. I believe he is a 7th grader. Hansen will put 2 points on the board with a takedown over Huska.
Up for exhibition, we got London Huska for Chamberlain, and we got Judd Hansen for the Storm.
Hansen will win this match with a pin over Huska. All right, and we will be starting our varsity duel. Adjust lighting on there, are we good? So for Chamberlain, we have Devin Anderson, and for Burke Gregory, we have Jackson Bald.
All right, up down to 113. We got Devin Anderson for Chamberlain, and we got Jackson Ball for Burke Gregory.
Little bit about these two. Jackson Bald at the Stanley County Invitational this year. He won his second, third, fourth, and fifth rounds over respective opponents. At the Burke Gregory Invitational, he won his third place match over Hunter Collins out of Lyman. And at the MVPCS Titan invite, at the MCM invite, he won his fifth place match over Keaton Preheim. So for Devin Anderson this season, he won over Cruz Alheiser out of Mitchell at a duel. At the dual tournament in Rapid City, at the dual tournament in Rapid City, he won his match over Sam Davis out of Brandon Valley and Jace Jonathan out of Millbank. In the Sturgis Brown duel, he won over Taryn Zabrowski. And that'll be the first period. We are sitting 0-0. And Bald will start down this period. Almost had an escape there. But he's working his way around to hopefully get 2 points on the board. But he will get one. Puts him up 1-0 with 1.5 minutes left to go here in the second. So as I was saying, at the Madison Varsity Invitational, Devin Anderson won his third place match over Carson Wolf out of Madison. And they'll go out of bounds here. 48 seconds left to go in the second. Balled over Anderson, 1-0. 10 seconds left to go here in the second. And that's your second period. Ball is over Anderson, 1-0, and Anderson will start the third down. Anderson looking to tie this up here with an escape. Just under a minute left here to go. Ball is still sitting with a 1-point advantage over Anderson. .30 or 25 seconds left to go here. 1-0, balled over Anderson. Five seconds left to go. Ball goes for the pin, but right when the buzzer goes off, so he will win this match 1-0. In our 120 weight class for Burke Gregory, we have an 8th grader, Brevin Bullander, and a freshman, Chase Hopkins.
We got Chase Hopkins. For Burke, we got Brevin Bullander.
So a little bit about these two that you're watching on the mat right now. Brevin Bullander, like I said, he's an 8th grader at the Stanley County Invitational. He won his first round over Easton Robbins out of Lyman and won his third round over Hayden Rago out of Stanley County. He had a forfeit in round 4 from Mobridge, the team of Mobridge Pollock. And he had a pair of forfeits and some duels versus Winner and Wagner. .30 left to go here in this first period. We are sitting 0-0. So some notable wins here for Chase Hopkins. Like I said, he is a freshman. He won the third round at the O'Neill Invite over Braden Olson out of Westholt. Oh, and they were looking for two right at the end of that period, but the buzzer happened just before. So it'll still be 0-0 going into the second period. Bolander will start down. And Hopkins will put some points on the board for Chamberlain with a pin over Bolander. So for 126 for Burke Gregory, we have Owen Hansen, a sophomore, and for Chamberlain, Dominic Santiago, a junior.
Now, 126, we got Dominic Santiago for Chamberlain, and we got Owen Hansen for Burke Gregory.
And those two will go out of bounds. Hansen will get 2 points on the board with a takedown with just a minute and a half left to go here in the first. Santiago almost gets pinned there, but he'll save himself. But Hansen will put another 3 points on the board, puts him up 5-0 with just 15 seconds left here to go in the first. And that's the end of the first period. Still sitting 5-0. Hansen over Santiago. Santiago will win the toss but defer. And they'll both start up. So I apologize. I'd be giving stats on these two, but my computer is not wanting to cooperate with me, so I apologize. All right, so I got my computer back up and running. So we'll start off with Owen Hansen. At the Stanley County Invite this year, he won his second round match over Lincoln Stewie out of Potter County, and his fourth round match over Remington Ford out of Mobridge Pollock, and his fifth round match over Kellen Griffith out of Lyman. In a dual versus winner, at the Burke Gregory Invitational, he won his first place match over Jackson Caba out of Bonholm, Scotland, Avon. He won his dual match over Porter Negebauer out of Parkston. At the MVPCS Titan Invite, he won the first place match over Weston Remmers out of McCook Central Montrose. And at the Miller Highmore Herald Invitational, he won the first place match over Jaden Collar out of Phillip area. And that is the second period. Owen Hansen has put 2 more points on the board from a takedown. He'll continue going into the third period with a 7-0 lead over Santiago. So some matches Santiago has placed and won. He won over Brandon Sparks. He beats Brandon Sparks out of Mitchell in a duel. At the O'Neill Invite, he won over Gadden Sandoz in the first round and Caden Meinke out in the second round. In a duel versus Harrisburg, he won over Tegan Staffetcher. And over Watertown, in a Watertown duel, he won over Mason Crosser. At a Sturgis Brown duel, he won over Maverick Simmons. .110 left to go here in this match. Hansen up over Santiago 7-0. Continuing on at the Webster area invite, Dominic won his first place match over Bowie Iverson out of Sisseton. In a duel versus Campbell Whitelake Platte Geddes, he won over Lucas Lenz. .30 seconds left to go here in the match. .15 seconds left to go here. And that's your match for the 126 weight class. Hansen over Santiago 7-0. Next up for your 132 for Burke Gregory, we have Cor Shanabaum. Excuse me if I'm pronouncing that last name wrong. He is a senior. And for Chamberlain, we have Bryce Ryer, who is a freshman.
Up next, 132 for Chamberlain, we got Bryce Ryer. For Burke Gregory, we got Cort Shanabaum.
So some notable matches for Court Shaunabaum. We have, and it looks like Ryer will put his first points on the board. Get a takedown there with 1:20 left to go here in the first, and those two will go out of bounds. So as I was saying, at the Burke Gregory Invitational, Court Shaunabaum won over Stuart Taylor out of Marion, Freeman Academy, Canastota Menno in a third-place match. .14 seconds left to go here in this first period. Ryer up 2 over Shaunabaum. Schoenbaum, I'm assuming that's how that's pronounced. I apologize if I am pronouncing them incorrectly, like I said before. Schoenbaum will win the toss, and they'll both start up to start the second period. So some matches here for Bryce Ryer as a freshman. He won his JV dual match over Casey Lopez Morales out of Mitchell. In an exhibition match, he won over Garrett Westendorf out of Kimball White Lake Platte Geddes. And at the Jesse James Invitational, he got third place over Landon Reeser out of Tri-Valley. Minute left to go here in the second period. Ryer up over Schoenbaum 2-0 in this 132 weight class match. And Ryer will get another 2 on the board, puts him up 4-0 with 35 seconds left to go here. Almost had a pin. But he's working back for it again with just under 30 seconds. But Schoenbaum will be able to save himself there. And that's the end of the second period. Ryer up over Schoenbaum 4-0. Ryer will win the toss, and they will both start up. Ryer puts up another 2, puts them up 6-0 with 1:10 left to go here in this match. And those two will go out of bounds here. Exactly 1 minute left to go here. Seconds left to go here in this match. 6-0 Ryer up over Schoenbaum. And they'll go out of bounds with 12 seconds left to go. Schoenbaum will get an escape here. Puts his first points on the board. 6-1 with 1 second left to go in the match. There we go. And that is our match for the 132 weight class. Ryer up over Schoenbaum 6-1. Excuse me. In our 138 weight class, we have Gentry Bartling representing Burke Gregory, and Thomas Powell for Chamberlain.
Up next at 138 for Chamberlain, Thomas Powell. For Burke Gregory, we got Gentry Bartling.
Couple matches here. Gentry Bartling has won. He, at the Burke Gregory invite, he won his championship round over Channing Ogden out of Westholt. And at the Miller Highmore Herald Invitational, he won his championship round over Ethan McElhone out of Clark Willow Lake. Minute to go here in this match. We're still sitting 0-0. And Bartling will put 2 points on the board up over Powell. And Powell will respond with an escape and then a takedown. Puts him up 3-2 with 16 seconds left here to go in the first. Powell will win the toss and defer. And Bartling will decide to stay up this round, this period. Powell will get another 2 points on the board. Puts them up 5-2 with 1:24 left to go here in the second period. And Powell will get another 2, and then Bartling will respond and get another point for himself on the board. Puts Powell up over Bartling 7-3 with just at a minute left to go. Powell will get another 2 on the board with a takedown. Makes his margin 9-3. Powell will get 3 more points. Makes his lead 12-3 with 5 seconds left to go here in the second period. Powell will win the toss and he'll take top. So some matches for Powell so far throughout the season at the Rapid City Invitational in the Blue Pod. He won his third place match over Braden Temple out of Sturgis Brown. In a duel versus Brandon Valley, he won over Jesse Johnson. In a duel versus Millbank, he won over Tate Schluter. And in a duel versus Watertown, he won over Trey Randall Jr. At the Jesse James Invitational, he won over Gabe Neugebauer out of Parkston. And at the Webster Area Invitational, he won his first place match over Gunnar Brugman out of Miller Highmore Herald. With a minute, it looks like Bartling has an injury here, so we'll take a little bit of time for him to get some assistance. And it looks like he'll be ready to go here with 52 seconds left to go here in this match. .30 seconds left to go. Powell up over Bartling 12-3. And he set himself up to pin Bartling. And he'll get it. Powell will win his 138 weight class round over Bartling. Next up in our 145 weight class, we have Jordan Vasika for Burke Gregory. And for Chamberlain, Gabe Skustad.
Up next at 145 for Chamberlain, Gabe Skustad. For Burke Gregory, Jordan Vasika.
So some matches here for Jordan Vasika throughout the season. He won his second, third, fourth, and fifth round matches at the Stanley County Invitational over his opponents respectfully. And Skustad is looking to pin early, but Vasika will be able to salvage himself here, but Skustad will get 2 points on the board with 50 seconds left to go. And he'll put up another 2, puts him up 4-0. So as I was saying, versus in a Wagner duel, Vasika won over Gannon Niebel versus Campbell White Lake Platte Geddes. He won over Joey Bass. And versus Parkston, he won over Gabe Neugebauer. And that will signal the end of the first period. Skustad will be up over Vasika 4-0. And Vasika will start down. So some matches over the season for Skustad. He won the O'Neill Invite first place match over Brock Kester. At the Rapid City Invitational, he won over Brian Rossels out of Rapid City Stevens. And Skustad will put 3 points on the board, extends his lead 7-0 with just under a minute and a half left to go here. In a handful of duels, Gabe Skustad has won versus Brandon Valley, Harrisburg, Millbank, Watertown, and Sturgis. At the Madison Varsity Invitational, he won, at the Webster Area Invitational, he won over Cameron Pierman out of Mobridge Pollock. And at the Jesse James Invitational, he won over Peyton Friedrich out of Beersford Alcester Hudson. And that's the end of the second period. Skustad is still sitting 7-0 up over Vasika. And to start the third round, or start the third period, they will both be up. Skustad will get a takedown, add another 2 points to his lead of 9-0. And he'll win this match with a pin over Vasika. In our 152 weight class for Burke Gregory, we have freshman Rylan Peck. And for Chamberlain, we have senior Trey Nealon.
Up next at 152, we got Trey Nealon for the Cubs, and we got Rylan Peck for the Storm.
Well, Peck will get 2 points on the board, but then Nealon will come right around and get a reversal for 2, tie it back up with 1:20 left to go here in the first, and they'll go out of bounds.
Pick it up! Pick it up!
20 seconds left to go in this first period. We're still tied up 2-2. Nealon will win the toss but defer. And Peck will be down to start this first or the second period. So Peck will get a reversal, gives him now a 2 point lead over Nealon. with 1:20 left to go. So with it being parent night for the Cubs wrestling team and also senior night, Trey Nealon is one of our seniors. Other sport, he has been in wrestling for 12 years. Other sports he's played are football and trap, and he's lettered in football and wrestling. His favorite high school memory that is not related to wrestling is going to hang with Mr. Kurtz every day before fourth period. His favorite wrestling memory is the bus rides back with the team. Some advice he would pass on to underclassmen is don't procrastinate, start planning ahead, and make wise choices. His future plans are that he's already joined the South Dakota National Guard and will be serving as a combat engineer while attending college. So good for him with his future plans, and good luck with them after graduation. So a couple matches here for Rylan Peck this season. He won his third place match over Riley Shipley in the Burke Gregory Invitational. He won his third place match over Quinn Moon from Phillip area at the MCM Invite. And he won his third place match over Jack Evan out of Parker at the Miller Highmore Herald Invitational. And for Trey Nealon, he won his dual match over Riley McGinnis out of Mitchell. At the O'Neill Invitational, he won over Connor Fowler out of Valentine. Nealon will get a point on the board, puts him more of reach, shortens Peck's lead to just 1 with 25 seconds left here to go in the second period. So as I was saying, Trey Nealon won over Nathan Harks out of Harrisburg in a duel and over Barrett Schneck out of Millbank in a duel. At the Webster area invite, he won over Braden Johnson out of Clark Willow Lake. And at the Jesse James Invitational, he won over Skylar Swatek out of Elk Point Jefferson. And that signals the end of the second period. Peck is still leading Nealon 4-3, and Nealon will start down here for the third period. And Nealon will take the lead here with a takedown for 2, puts him up 5-4 with 1:23 seconds left to go in this match. .40 seconds left to go here in this match. Nealon up over Peck 5-4. And Nealon will get another point on the board, extends his lead 6-4 with 20 seconds left to go in this match. And Nealon will win this 152 class. Wait, excuse me. Will win this match in the 152 weight class over Peck. Moving on to 160 for Burke Gregory, we have Gunnar Steffens. And for Chamberlain, we have Garrett Ristow.
Up next at 160 for Chamberlain, we got Gunnar Ristow.
Ristow is also a senior on this team. He's been in wrestling for 9 years. Another sport he's played is football, and he's lettered in both football and wrestling. And he'll get a takedown for 2 to start off this match. One of his favorite high school memories that are not wrestling related is going to Kurtz's room every day. His favorite wrestling memory is going to state his junior year. Some advice he would pass on to underclassmen is get your homework done, and he is currently undecided on his future plans. So a handful of matches here for Gunnar Steffens throughout this season. He won the first place match at the Stanley County Invitational over Levi Stover out of Stanley County. At the Burke Gregory Invitational, he won his third place match over Weston Woodard out of Custer. And in a duel versus Parkston, he won his match over Bryce Negebauer. "15 seconds left to go here in this first period. Ristow up over Steffens, but Steffens will get 2 points on the board and tie it up here. And that's the first period. We're all tied up 2-2. Steffens will win the toss and start down. So a couple matches here for Ristow as well throughout this season. In a duel versus Brandon Valley, he won over Grayson Bortnam. In the Webster Area Invitational, he won his third place match over Weston Wahus out of Disclass Burlington. Excuse me if I'm pronouncing that last name wrong. And at the Jesse James Invitational, he won his third place match over Tyrus Bites out of Bonholm, Scotland, Avon. 1:20 left to go in the second period. We're all still tied up 2-2. At this point in the duel, Chamberlain is ahead with 24 points, and Burke Gregory has 6. Seconds left to go in the second period. And that'll be the end of the second. Ristyle wins the toss and he'll start down. Still tied up 2-2. Ristyle will take the lead with an escape, puts them up 3-2. .50 seconds left here to go in this match. .14 seconds left to go in this match here. Ristyle still leads, has a 1-point advantage. And he'll win the match. He'll win over Gunnar Steffens. That puts the team scores 27-6. Moving on to our 170 weight class for Burke Gregory, we have Tucker Evan, and for Chamberlain, we have CJ Yost. So far this season, Evan has won his first place match over Mason Heath out of Bennett County at the Stanley County Invitational. He won over Nolan Dvorak in a duel versus Wagner. At the Burke Gregory Invitational, he won his first place match over Gunnar Johnson out of Lyman. And Yost is setting up early to get the pin, but Evan is working hard to make sure that does not happen. And as I was saying, at the Miller Highmore Herald invite, Evan won over Lucas Tangeister out of Clark Willow Lake. And Yost will put his first points on the board with a takedown with a minute left to go here in this first period. So a couple matches here this season, Yost has won. He won over Nick Trevette out of Millbank in a duel. And at the Jesse James Invitational, he won his third place match over Aaron Larson out of Beersford Alcester Hudson. Evan will get 2 points with a takedown there, ties it up with 24 seconds left to go. He's got Yost set up to pin. He's just waiting. And he'll get it with 3 seconds left to go in the period. So Evan will give the Storm 6 points on the board. Makes the duel score 27-12. So in our 182 match, we have Jay Wright for Burke Gregory and Wyatt Powers for Chamberlain. And it looks like Wyatt will just have that match to himself. So moving on to our 195, we'll have Taryn Sir for Burke Gregory and Noah Hutmaker for Chamberlain. So a few matches here for Taryn Sir at Stanley County Invitational. He won a second and third round over his respective opponents. At the MCM invite, he won his third place match over Austin Hoyton out of McCook Central Montrose. At the Miller Highmore Herald Invitational, he won his third place match over Connor Apple out of Redfield area. And Sir will get a takedown for 2, gets his chance to put 2 points on the board. start with 48 seconds left to go here in this first period. Hutmaker will be able to put his own points on the board with a reversal, ties it up 2-2 with 10 seconds left to go in the period. And he pins Sir with 1 second left to go. And for our 120 match, for Burke Gregory, we have Ross Oliver. And for Chamberlain, we have Gunnar Ristow.
Now at 220, we got Gunnar Ristow for Chamberlain. We got Ross Oliver for Gregory.
So Ristow is also one of our seniors here on the wrestling team. He's been in wrestling for about 9 years. Another sport he plays is football, and he's lettered in both football and wrestling. One of his favorite high school non-wrestling memories is all the rides on the buses and hanging out with his friends. And his favorite wrestling memory was going to state his junior year. Some advice he would pass on to underclassmen is always listen to coach, and his future plans are undecided. Oliver will get 2 points with a takedown with 30 seconds left to go in the first. So some matches for Oliver this season. The second and third rounds at the Stanley County Invitational, he won over his respective opponents. At the MCM Invitational, he won his third place match over Clayton Smith out of Marion Freeman, Freeman Academy, Canastota, and Menno. And that'll be the end of the first period. Sir will win the toss. And he'll start down to start the second period. Oliver will get an escape, extends his lead 3-0 over Ristow. some matches this season for Ristow. In a duel versus Sturgis Brown, he won over Zach Jeffs, excuse me. And at the Jesse James Invitational, he won his third place match over Jaden Richter out of Garrettson. Just under 30 seconds left to go in the second period. Oliver still has a lead of 3 up over Ristow. And that'll be the end of the second period here in this 220 weight class match. Crowd was looking for 2, but the ref will not give it to him. It'll still be 3-0 with Oliver leading Ristow. With a minute and a half left to go in this match. And there we go. Ristow will get his takedown. Shortens the lead to 1 for Oliver. But he'll let Oliver escape. Now sitting 4-2 with a minute 6 seconds left to go. Just under 40 seconds left to go. Oliver still up over Ristow, 4-2. And Oliver will get another 2, extend his lead 6-2. And that's the match, ladies and gentlemen. Oliver will get another 3 points on the board right there at the end. And on our heavyweight class, we have Canyon Burkhardt. And there is no heavyweight wrestler out of Burke Gregory, so he will win this match. Circling back to our 106 weight class. For Burke Gregory, we have Eli Eckroth, and for Chamberlain, we have Wiley Elwood. These two, Eckroth is a 7th grader, and Elwood is an 8th grader.
We got Wiley Elwood for Chamberlain, Eli Eckroth for Gregory.
And Elwood will get 2 points on the board with a takedown, with just under a minute and a half left to go in the first. And Elwood will get the pin over Eckroth here in the 106 weight class. That will be the end here of the varsity duel. Chamberlain will win 51-15. So we have one more exhibition round. So for Burke Gregory, we have Trey Murray. And for Chamberlain, we have Swade Reese.
For Burke Gregory, we got Trey Murray.
And Murray will get a takedown for 2 over Reese with right at a minute left to go in this first period. Or 25 seconds left to go here in this first period. Murray still leading Reese with a 2-0 lead. And Reese will get a reversal for 2, tie it back up. And get the pin with 1 second left to go in the period. And that's the duel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We hope you guys are enjoying our new setup here through Live Ticket. So the wrestling team will be heading to Phillip for their invitational duel tournament this Friday. Their next home duel will be against Belle Fourche on the 22nd. and Belfouche and Douglas on the 22nd. So we hope to see you guys there. Also, as of last night at the school board meeting, there can be as many spectators as they can fit in this armory. If you guys would like to come, you don't need a ticket from an athlete anymore. So if you guys would like to be able to come to these events live, instead of having to listen to me through the live stream, you are 100% welcome to. So it's great to have you guys on here each time, each sporting event here at the armory. If there are any additional matches or additional duels, tournaments that are added to the schedule, you can see that on the Cub Nation's Facebook page. If you can go give that a like and you can follow along there. Great to have you guys on here with us, and have a great rest of your night.
My spirit